What's going on, YouTube? Yeah, now I'm playing with the tripod. But, like I said, I've told you about the other two tripods I have. They're the shorter version. You're on the longer tripod. Makes it a little more interesting. But, I'm gonna, you wanna know what's in this bag. I told you I had a Nikon camera. I've had it for almost 3 years. Yes, the beard's grown, it itches. But this is a Nikon camera in here. And if you don't believe me, I will pull some of the things out. But yes, this is the Nikon camera I do have. This is the d5500 series. I think I paid roughly, back 3 years ago, $400. This camera is now discontinued. They do not make it anymore. The d5500 they also discontinued. They're cleaning up the product line. I hardly use this. Like I said, I don't even think there's a battery in it, but we'll find out. Oh, there is a battery in here. Pull that up. But yes, there is a battery in it. But yes, this is. What's nice about this camera, it's lightweight. Yes, it has a cord so you don't drop it. It does have the mount. This is the camera you will see another view. And on this camera, if I can get my mitts around it, you have your different ports. Your ports are a mic out, or a mic, AV out, and then another display. On here you also will have your card, and then you have your HDMI input output. Technically you can't do live streams on this. I've tried, and if you're wondering what disc, it is a, let's set this up here real quick. I would like to get more Samsung discs 64-bit Extra Pro. I'm just not a filmer. I haven't done photography, but if you, and here's a alert for you guys. Many of you don't know, I did start a Instagram page where a lot of my photos that I take with this camera on my phone, there's a lot of unique pictures I take, and I post pictures there. I gotta get in the habit of taking my camera with me and forcing myself to stop once in a while when I have time to take pictures. I love photographing too. Photographs are a very fun thing for me. And that is one of my other passions in life. But yes, this camera is the Nikon d5500. This is discontinued. You probably can find a decent used one. What's nice about this, right back here where I'm not going to open, is a display screen. So when I have this up and running, I will have this display screen so where I can see it. It does, yeah, there it goes. Heck, I'll show you. So there is the disc screen. So if I have the camera this way, which you always do, this very carefully rotates. I don't like having this open because even though I have a glass screen protector on here, it's very fragile. But yes, this is the camera I was telling you about. Now to kind of spice things up a little, just because I am who I am. Oh, okay, let's see what I have in here. Here's another lens that came with the camera. This is actually a Nikon. It goes from, it says 62 infinity to 1.5 millimeters, 5 feet. This is a 5-foot lens. And yes, I haven't, here is what the single charger comes with. And I told you, I have, anytime you get a camera, you want to get multiple batteries. I've always got multiple batteries. And if you don't understand what I'm playing with, there's cables. Yeah, there's more cables for you. I mean, heck, let's see if I can rotate you. Whoop, you're going the wrong way. This is all I'm doing is playing in here. Here's another, that's another lens. So it's in a little fancy pouch. I haven't bought more parts for this one in a while. Another tripod, more cleaner. I see me pause there for a minute because I had to think what the heck I was getting into. There it is. This is another type of lens. I'm pretty sure of that. Yep. Then I'll read it too. This is the Ultra Max Studio Series HD 2.2 AF telephoto lens, 55mm, Japan optics. I'm not sure what lens is on the dang camera because it's been a while since I played with this. But yes, I keep everything in pouches. I keep everything well protected because that's what you got to do. Slide you this way. Oh. And you're wondering what's in this. This is a nice case that I bought off of Amazon years ago. And there is one more. I could have plenty storage for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can have 11 SD cards in here. I'd probably pick up another one of these. I would love to get more SD cards, but that's just me. I told you I had a camera. I wasn't lying to you. That's just a cleaner. These are different filters, different lens filters. And if you're a professional photographer, you know what these guys are. I'm sure you could play around. Here's a holder for the top of the phone. Or not phone, excuse me, camera. Lens cover. What else is in here? That's a nice little flashlight, makes it a little brighter. That's also in here. Like I said, I haven't played in here in a while. But yes, this is my nice camera. This will be something when I can get, I'm trying to think, there should be somewhere in this. Also pick up one of these. These are dual chargers. I know you can't see because I have sun, but that's a dual charger. That's good to have too, because when you have a dual charger, you're not waiting for batteries. Like I said, have plenty of cables. That's pretty much what's in here. But yes, that is my Nikon camera. This is what, and this is actually what came with the camera. You have an adapter for smaller cards, I believe. Like I said, I haven't played with this in a while, so you guys are getting a raw glimpse of me playing. Yeah, so what this is, it takes an SD card into something micro. So I can get micro. SanDisk micro too, so that is capable. This is all. That's why I picked up this camera many, many years ago, and I haven't really fully used its potential. And it's been sitting for a little bit, but now that I have my own house, I got my own play area, and I have this art room, studio room, whatever you call it. I got the sunroom over there. I have room to do things. Like I said, this camera you will see a lot more of. Like I said, when I build the computer, which is right there. Those two computers, like I told you, one's a gaming rig. The second one will be for this camera, for photo and videoing. That second rig will probably be more expensive than the gaming rig, because I gotta look into different components for just what I'm gonna do it with. But that's a glimpse of that camera. Heck, if you want to see what the tripod you're on, let's see if I can do this without scaring you guys. So, now we're going to move you just a little bit over. And yes, I'm rotating you every which way. I'm going to have seasickness, but yes. I'll see if I can move you. This is the tripod. I know you can't really see it, but that is a tripod. I picked that up about 3 years ago when I picked up this camera. Tripod's nice because I have you situated just right on here, which I don't. There we go. What's nice about this tripod, I can tilt it, which I just showed you right there. That's me tilting it. And then you see my hand moving the thing, so. But that is one of the things I wanted to show you. Yes, this is a very high-end graphics, high-end camera at the time, 3 years ago. I'd have to Google for you what the heck the newer model is for this one. But yes, this is, if you're going to do YouTube, I would suggest getting a good camera. Hell, you can even get refurbished cameras. Kerry Holzman, who makes computers for a living, all his cameras are refurbished. Refurbished Canons. And that's what he uses to record. So, anyways, I'm going to fiddle fart here for a little bit. It's in this pocket. Ah, SD reader. Sorry. I got things everywhere in this thing. Like I said, I haven't used it in a while. But yeah, that's what's in there. That is my camera. That is something, like I said, you will see more of on future builds. So that's all I got on this little video. I know it's not little, it's 12 minutes long. But I wanted to show you that camera because that's going to be one of the, besides this camera you're seeing now, that's going to be the other camera. And you might see it on this camera, depending on the angles. I can get this tripod up higher, and then this table right here is where I probably build the motherboard. I can get this up higher. I got something else coming in, which I'm not going to reveal. And that will, excuse me, that will pretty much have an arm coming off of this tripod so you can see a top view with the camera pointing down with that camera. This camera will probably be on the desk or somewhere so you can see how I'm building that computer. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge trying to run 2 computers. What's nice about this camera, my phone uses this little remote. That's why you see me hold on to it. I can stop and start the camera. I gotta see if there's one for that. If not, it's just gonna be manual. Like I said, you're gonna get raw, unedited video, but it is me. But have a good day, YouTube. If you like what you see, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, and have a blast. Later.